a new product, so we need to get React state. Okay, since we have only so let's go here, let's create the actions, let's minimize the context, js, and I'm going to create new reducer that is going to be product reducer.js. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to finish the write the codes for the product actions as well as the product reducers. So let me expand those product reducer, just give me a minute. All right, so now let's go here, let me hide this tab. Okay, so now let's create the product reducer. Product reducer is equals, it's going to take the state, and initially the state value is going to be null, and the action we're going to pass it, and it's going to be an arrow function. So switch, we're going to send that action dot type inside. So we're going to send create three different states: one to get all the products, and two to set all the products and the default state. Get all products, set all products, and default state. Using set all products, we're going to set the products by using product. So let's get back to the product actions. Let's go to the product actions. So here I'm just going to say export const then let's say get all, we'll set the products for set all products equals, and we're gonna send the products inside here, products, and then so we're gonna return an object. Basically the type is going to be, which is exactly the same over here, and of course I'm going to send one more object that is nothing but your products object, products colon products. Let me copy this, paste it, and this is get, copy, paste it. We don't need this, save change. So these are the user actions and everything. And let's go ahead and open the index.reducer, and let's create that as products colon product reducer. Save the changes. So this will refresh the entire thing. All right, why it's not refresh? Import it, it's not importing. So import product reducer from dot slash product reducer. Save the changes. So this will refresh the entire document. So it's refreshed, and now what we need to do, all we have to check the product state whether it is added over here or not. It's not added. Get the home, go to the, it's supposed to be added right now. It's imported products, product reducer. Why in the world it's showing an issue? Products going to be product reducers. Save changes. Let's refresh this, and we are getting the details, and here we are not getting that products. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of that terminals keep on us running, so maybe because of that. Let me stop this. and let me, that is already stopped, but still here we are not, this is supposed to be this color, so that's the reason it's not adding up over here. Not sure. Let's refresh this. Let's empty the cache and let's reload it. Let's see what's happening. It's emptied and it's loaded, and over here still we're having that. These are, oh, the reason is my bad, I haven't exported, so we need to export this reducer. So that's the reason it's not working properly. So we need to export this reducer. We forgot to export this reducer. So export default product reducer, save changes. Now this will be color changed and this will be loaded as it's supposed to be. See, so it's working fine. So we successfully finished that. So then what we need to do is to get back to the reducers, close this, reducers, actions, close this. And here now we need to create a function to get back all the details which is necessary. So before writing a function over here, let's go to the product server API. So over here, let's create an API first. This is to get all the products, enter, and let's say router dot get, let's say all, then comma async, and then this is going to be a request comma response. Let's send this inside a function, and I'm going to create one more function. Okay, this is a function like asynchronous method, like async, and inside here I'm going to call a callback function like this and enter. And inside here I'm just going to say try, and let's, after this I'm going to say catch. If there is any error, we're going to send this error back. Make sure that is error, yes. Then save the changes and write after here. Now what we're going to do, let the query object, let the query object is equals db.collection. The query object is going to be this collection. We're going to get every single document inside that collection, products, and I'm going to create an empty response array, an empty array. Then what I need to do is I'm going to execute this await query dot get everything, get that query. If that is, then it will return a promise. Then we'll get that query snapshot. So let's say query snap as a parameter. Then we'll open the function. So here this will gives you the complete docs. So if you want to go through it, go here and you can see, go to the web Firestore and read data. You can see the get data, how to get a single data, how to order it and limit the data. So you can see get all documents from a collection. This is what we're going to do here. Okay, so now let's go here. We got the details, and this query snap, it's going to have all your documents information. So docs equals query snap dot docs. This have all those docs. So now I need to loop through it. So docs dot map, I'm going to get each and every doc outside one by one. Then I'm going to push this informations to an array, response dot push. So we're going to push. So I'm going to spread the operator. So doc dot data. So we're going to spread the operator. So spread operator and doc. This have a data method. So that's your original data. So we're going to send that object to this array. Okay. So once this done, we need to return that response. Let's return that response array outside so that we can access it right after here, because this is inside a separate function, right? So we need to return it outside, then only you can use it over here. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it over here. So return response status 200, then send success true, data is equal to response and everything. So this is working fine. Now the function is ready. So let's get back to the index.api. So then from there, now what we need to do, we need to get all the product informations. So I'm just going to copy this, copy, and this is going to be get all the products. Say the changes. And here we can say get all products, and then we don't need to send any data inside, leave it as it is. And base URL product, instead of create, this is going to be all, and I don't need to send any object, so let's leave it as it is. Then we're going to get the return response.data, and we're going to put it inside the function. So save these changes, and now what we need to do is every time whenever you are adding a new detail, you need to get that detail. So let's go to the db new item. So this is the place where we are adding the new item. Once this is done, after here I need to fetch that information. So get all products dot then, that will gives you the data. Let's use that data over here. So now what I need to do, I need to dispatch this to set all products. Why it's not showing? Let's import action. This is supposed to be set all products. It's not showing. Okay, let's import it manually then. Right after here, import from /context /actions/product actions. So this is going to be set all products. Where is that? Here, set all products. I'm going to send the data, that is your data. Save the changes. So now whenever I'm adding a new data, so that will push the details to this object, that Redux Store. So let's create a new instance. So let's see Pepsi, that's a drinks, and that is going to be 5. Upload the image. Let's choose the drinks, click open. All right, it's opening. So the image is uploaded to the cloud. And now if I click the save option, the data, it's showing it's returned perfectly, but it's showing get all products as null. It's showing an error over here. It can't get this API app / products / all. What is that method I used in the products? / all only. / all only. So why it's not working then? It's showing 404. Showing this is not found, error. Is it not running? It's up and running fine, no issues in that. Then why it is showing an error? So let's load the Postman then. Let's bring our Postman application and let's make sure whether it is working fine. So let's go to the products and let's get all the elements. Click get and click the send option, and see, we are getting the detail. But why we are not getting the information over here then? Fullstack web 23 your central app /API / all. It's working fine, but why it's not working over here? That's quite confusing. Get all why? So let's go to our So once the user navigated to the database, so the user is navigating to the data home, right? So let's go to our data home, or let's go to the dashboard itself. Where is the dashboard? Okay, let's come over here to the dashboard over here, dashboard home. And let's get that product details first. Let's say const products equals use selector state dot products. Say the changes, state dot products. All right, so now I'm going to create an use effect. Inside here, I'm just going to say if there is no products, then I'm going to get all the products from dot then data here console.log data. Say the changes. If I go home here, still it's showing this. Oh, it's going in a post method. I haven't called as a post method, where we made a mistake here. See, I'm so dumb. So now you have your data over here. See, we are getting the 3 different objects, and that should be pushed to the dispatch. So let's see, let's go here, not here. Where is that? DB item, let's call this, and let's go here DB home and put it over here, because this is the reason why I'm loading the products over here, is because this is the DB home. Once the user clicks the dashboard, the DB home is going to be loaded. So we need to get that information, right? So that's the reason I'm adding it over there. So let me close this, and now what we can do, I'm going to import this product, set products, say the changes, and I'm going to get that dispatch object. So const dispatch is equals use dispatch, say the changes. So now the data will be pushed to your state. See, data is pushed to our store. Now what we can do, all we have to go to our items, and we need to load those items directly to this data table. So that's what we're gonna do next.